Greetings and welcome to the Soulfyah Sanctuary. In the Soulfyah Sanctuary, we speak to women like you. We work with women like you. We nurture women like you who are prepared or already deeply immersed in embracing their 40s as a rite of passage, as a transitional time, as a time of power when you come to an expression of self and of love like you've never felt before. You're a successful woman who is either approaching her 40s or is already there, or perhaps exiting her 40s. Either way, you're most welcome here in the Soulfyah Sanctuary. My name is D-Empress. I am the founder of the Soulfyah Sanctuary, and my own journey through my 40s is still unfolding me. It still brings me to deeper parts of myself, which I am finding the most delectable journey. I found that with the gifts that I've been given, the passion I have for healing, for women, for sensuality, for experiencing the world in all of its beauty, all of its glory, I soon realized, with guidance from the matriarchs, those that trained me and initiated me into my spiritual practice, which includes body work, which includes intuition, which includes really finding ways to share, ignite, motivate, inspire others to live a life where they are radiantly glowing, magnetic, and living absolutely in their full feminine fire. A fire which can be stoked, which can be heated up, and actually a fire which at times can ember when we don't take care of what is important, which is lots of rest, lots of water, healthful living, conscious living, sanctuary time. So we call this the Soulfyah Sanctuary, a space where you can come to ignite, nurture, hone your soul fire. Today we're talking about devotion. Devotion as a spiritual practice. Love as a spiritual practice is an understanding, a philosophical perspective that anchors everything that we do in the Soulfyah Sanctuary. Devotion speaks to ideas of discipline, of dedication. And I know that until I had the opportune time to sit with one of my mentors and one of my matriarchs, who shared with me this idea that discipline is less about a rigid, imprisoning, somehow aggressive way of being, or being, something being imposed upon you. That when you consider a disciple, which is where the word discipline comes from, a disciple comes to their task, their space of belonging from a space of deep love, ritualistic, sacred love. A disciple comes knowing that the more love they pour into what they're doing, the more love they receive. They, like you, are here to serve. And the question I'm asking today is the devotion with which it is important to come. Where are you to come to yourself? Where do you sit with that? What do you feel about devotion? What inspires your success? You're here because you're a successful woman. You're here because you know that amongst all of those beautiful things that you've achieved, there's something missing. There are pieces of your soul that are somehow left along the way. You're ready to enter this crucible, this transformative time where you can shift and change whatever it is you really want to change. The opportunity is now. But before you jump into action, what we propose in the Soulfyah Sanctuary and what is our practice is that you are still, that you create your sanctuary space, that you nurture time to come again and again and again in devotional practice, that you're able to surrender to the noise of everything that's going on out there. that you're able to come to that deep, deep, deep part of yourself. Devotion is the word from the matriarchs, those that initiated me over 10 years as I came to embrace this work, knowing that it's my mission to bring the word of the matriarchs, ancient African wisdom of what it is to be a woman, of femininity. Mine to bring it to you in the way in which I can, using my gifts, stoking my passion, and yes, linking it to my life purpose, which is why I'm here, and which is why I believe you two are here. This is no mistake. If you're watching here and you stayed with me this long, it's because you are feeling something. Something is chiming for you. And this is a perfect, perfect opportunity for you to be able to grasp the potential and the possibility that you are. It comes from a loving space, a generous space, a gentle space, a space where we are able to leave behind some of these messages and these things that we tell ourselves, and we've been telling ourselves for so many years, that despite our outward success inside, maybe we're quite hard on ourselves. We can take it easy here in the Soulfyah Sanctuary. So to do that and to come to a closer place of understanding and recognition, I invite you to do some breath work with me. These are what we call transitional breaths in the Soulfyah Sanctuary. So as you close your eyes, I invite you to sit comfortably with your hands open on your lap, ready to receive the insights, the blessings, the rejuvenation of these breaths. 3 deeply transformative, alchemic, beautifying breaths. We imagine our breath as a ball of light that sits at the base of our spine, and as we gently straighten our spine, we breathe in deeply through our nose, taking that ball of light just to rest at the nape of your neck. We hold it and we release. 3 of these breaths, and we go. Breathe in. Hold and release. And as you do this, set your intent for what you want these breaths to achieve for you. Where do you want to be when you open your eyes? We're here exploring devotion in your life. Devotion, love as a spiritual practice. Breathe in. Keeping your eyes closed or very gently opening them, I invite you to contemplate how you're feeling now. What are you feeling in your body? Are there any points of tension? Because it's when we become connected to how we feel physically with everything that's going around us, within us, and in our energetic field that lives as a breathing organism. It's a being as much as we are a being. There's something else that covers us, that enables us to move through the world in a very conscious and poised way. And when you are poised, there's no rush because you know you're prepared. And so breath work prepares you. Devotion prepares you. Some questions I'd like to invite you to contemplate. What brings me to my work? Why am I doing this? For whom am I doing this? What is my legacy? What does devotion mean for me? Is love a spiritual practice in my mind, in my heart, in my life? How can I evoke love devotion in everything I do. With those contemplations and with the breath work, I invite you to take your journal, take a walk, move into some space of meditation and contemplation to consider what these questions mean to you. This is a starting point where you can gain the confidence to go out into the world with your soul fire fully lit, radiant, magnetic, gorgeous, sensuous being, alive with fecundity. This is the potential that we all have. And no matter which space you're coming from, with gentle acceptance, joyful tending of the soul soil, we can all celebrate each other's fecundity because it is a collective energy that's in the earth. The earth is yearning for the sacred feminine, that divine feminine that you are, that men too carry. And the calling is for those of us who feel the need, the necessity, the desire to stoke our feminine fire, to come forward now. The time is now. Join me for more in my online Facebook group, Enchanted Living with D-Empress. All the connects and the links are below this video. Go to soulfyahsanctuary.com and you can connect with us and we can share more about the practices and the programs that we offer to help you integrate these teachings. My name is D-Empress, founder of the Soulfyah Sanctuary, your host, your feminine fire high priestess, and your healer. It is through our dance, through the giving and the receiving, that we are all able to blossom and flower. May we all be fragranced with the joy of fecundity. May your soul fire be ever lit. Until next time, I leave you ashe.